wonder if I can sing in that. Anyway, welcome back everybody. Why is that stuck in my head? This is the issue of growing up in a time period with music and I mean the radio is, it's not an issue, but nowadays everybody's like, wait, how can you have music like this? Like you listen to it by choice, and to me it don't really matter, but it's generally the radio. Growing up with the radio has such an impact on the music you hear without kind of having a choice about what you listen to. Oh, it's cold. Exactly why you want to go outside, right? Really. Right. Let me go wash this paintbrush so I can use it. And then Paul's going to get one more coat, because I've been doing pretty light coating, so I think it'll be fine to give it just one more coating. See how it does. Very luminescent. Very shiny. Just going to wash this quickly. So yeah, and then I'm going to print the graphic off a little bit. My brain's just not waking up anymore, right? Kind of did, and then it dipped off again a little bit. It's just the way it is. It's because I need my ADHD meds, but I'm like, damn it. I'm gonna try and take him at 9, I think, probably is a wise idea. It's the wise move. I try and ground myself for a little bit. I park my ass down on a flipping chair and not move. I feel like I need to make it really comfortable to do that. Right. One more coating, I think. Just one more. You are the only one who I know you're not. There's multiple here. Well, it comes and goes, bro. It dips. You get people come, you get people go. So I'm only painting a glow-in-the-dark layer on this board. I don't normally. The boards are like heat transferred graphic, and then, well, if anything, spray painted like the rest. But like the paint is a durable, flexible paint. No, I won't shut up. No, I'll keep talking. I'll sing if I want to. Do you know what I mean? I'll do what I want. It's my life. Tell me to shut up. What's everyone up to today anyway? Just gonna give it a little shake first. So it's glow-in-the-dark paint. This is all white to green. This is a going for sale. This is one of the boards that's that'll be going up for sale. This needs one more coating. So I do a lacquer or a clear coat, and then on top of that, wherever some polyurethane for durability and wear. Hello, bro, welcome. So I'm just going to open this up after I've given it a little shake. You know those shake paint things you get when you just like shake it. Trying to remember with 2 hands. I've got to do that on camera because sometimes I'm sanding stuff down here and it looks so bad. bro, welcome. So, I will show people this board as soon as it's kind of had the final coating put on it. How's everyone's day going? Well, weekend. It's the weekend now, isn't it, for everybody? Surely everyone's caught up? I'd say so. There's probably some days that are still just Friday, like, surely. Maybe not actually. Sort of like 8 hours behind, 10 hours, 14 hours. Fuck knows. So deep, bloody ADHD boosters, bro, and coffee make me like zone in, zone out, zone in, lock in. One of them. God, my belly, man. I have to eat something in a minute. That's exactly why I don't like eating early, because now I've started eating early, I'm like, damn, I'm hungry, bro. What the fuck is that? What is it? I know what Skibbity is. I know what Riz is. Is it Skibbity Toilet Riz? I don't know, it's like the bad one, bro. The things these kids come up with. Things we used to actually have meaning. Like, people now be like, I thought I saw a video that made me laugh. Of someone interviewing Avril Lavigne saying, "Oh, are you still tight?" And then she laughs and people are like, what it means is like, back then it didn't mean that. It meant, are you close? Were you cool with each other? So if you don't understand that, like, things, there were meanings to words, but I mean, that's a bad example. But my point is, now everything's got to have a connotation to something in a bad way, or then it's just absolute garbage. What's it called? Brain fog. Thank you, bro. What's my favourite board? Well, I'm a bit biased because I make my own skateboards. So, not doing mine. I won't do my own skateboards. I'm joking. Probably Santa Cruz, Enjoy. Actually, no, Blind or Almost as well. It's actually a hard one. I like so many different. I've skated a lot. I'm 25 now. And I started skating when I was probably about 5 or 6. I will fingerboard a little bit soon. Just really want to get this looking even. I'm wondering if when I then give it a clear coat, it's gonna like blend it in better, because it's not specky as such, but you know, you can see some of the brush strokes on it. It's making me wonder about spraying it on. I'm trying to do it on camera, but at the same time I can't actually see because of the lighting. Kind of use the reflection to see where I've already painted. So I won't ever paint boards unless it is glow in the dark on it. They'll either be spray painted but the heat transferred graphic, but there's no point in painting using that much ink for heat transfer. People normally don't, they use a coloured weight and print on it. Obviously the print has colour itself, but just printing the whole ball with it just is kind of ridiculous. Whoa. And once it's charged up, I'll show everybody. Right, done. How long does it take to dry again? 60 minutes touch dry. Yeah, so I'll let it charge up in the sun a bit. Oh man. There's nothing worse than dry paint. If anyone do this, just use anything you can get, just to probably be easy to use like a scalpel right now, so starting this shit falling. Oh, dick. Oh, this is fucking scary. There you go. Just get the majority of it off. Level 42, sorry, but I don't know what that means. Right. What the art is. I appreciate that, bro. This is probably, I'm not really, I'm like the least proud of this one at the moment. So it feels a bit janky, but it is just a display board. This is one that needs a coating today. I absolutely love this deck, man. And this one will be going up on the website. First come first. No, Sweet, I don't know. Not really working so very well. To be honest with you, my brain goes like 1,000 miles an hour. That's like, it's crazy, man. It really is. So I've got the wheels I'm trying to perfect at the moment. So I'm not trying to like spread myself thin, so to speak. I am doing everything really well. I mean, I can shake it with the wheels, ready? See how screechy they are. See, I made these wheels. They're not ready yet, unfortunately. That stings a little bit. It's just screechy as shit. So if you want to use the other hand, I really would piss people off. They're quite loud. Unless you're going to be wearing my ears. But yeah, they're not urethane. They're better than garbage. One sec, I'm just going to wash my hands because this stuff stings. Oh wow. Actually, since I should have done that, right? There is no better painkiller, right? I think for my arthritis now is just running under some hot water. If anyone else has got arthritis, they know better to relate. I don't know about the same for osteo, but probably literally start going really red in the set. It's just, I don't do it. I'm an adult, it's my choice. But yeah, I just pretty much run them under until they're like burning because the heat. I don't know what it does. The mobility comes back in my hand a lot better. Like, look, I can move my hand, but before it's like, I don't know, it's shit. Can't work at all really. And now, I've only like, there's also the video that said it actually fell apart. It's how loose I ride the board. Same with the skateboard, I kind of like it quite loose. Right, I have to have another coffee, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, what did I do? I can't remember now. Oh, I wonder if you could kick flip like that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, nah, I want to do it now. Is that even possible? I thought that, because on a skateboard you can kick flip a board like that. That's got to be possible. Surely, surely. Okay, I'm not going to try it too much on the line because I know I'm not going to get it, but I'm going to try and get a kickflip from rail stand. It's possible. It's definitely possible. This is why I get shit one day. Bear with. Oh, man. Right, wake up. Come on, we got this. What time is it? 8:58. I'm convinced you can get a kickflip like that, bro. I know it. Screechy motherfuckers. I know that noise is annoying for some people, so I'm not going to do it too much. If I can even land the flip trick today, that is. Right, what the fuck? I spent so long last night fingerboarding. Easily an hour. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it. That's clean enough for now. Right. I'm going to quickly finish up the graphic, which is the bonus one. As I said, I kind of want to put this on the square of the board in the middle. So let me just finish this up quick. So like I say, I can't multitask while I'm drawing on an iPad. It's like the pixels consume you, bro. For real. And no wonder kids on the iPad these days are so bad. If I'm drawing on a piece of paper, it doesn't have the same effect. I think it's because the colours it's more bright, you know what I mean? I even draw like I'm British. Finger out. No, it's because I broke this finger so many times, it's just actually more comfortable for it to hang out. So I normally draw like this, maybe extended like this. Do you know what am I doing? Like, yeah, sometimes I pull in like this, use that muscle. What I find with drawing, I always draw. People push too hard, then you need to. So you end up getting really bad hand cramp because you're not just letting it roll. No, it's funny. I've utilised shading here because obviously parts are going to glow more than other areas. Yeah, this guy got an X-ray and he's got credit card C. So that's going to go on the middle on a skateboard. This one here. Because I'm trying to do like edgy graphics, I should say. Because I think they're the best, bro. I think boards have got so boring these days. They really have. You know, it's like a shock factor. I mean, X sells, right? They're saying, you know what I mean? I have to say X because of YouTube, but yeah. X sells, but so does shock. But it doesn't have to be like shock offensive, it's just more funny. And also like, why has nobody done that already? So I drew it obviously and then I'm trying to blend it, but then I don't want it to look too detailed because an X-ray wouldn't be very detailed. And you know, it's not going to have the most detail on an X-ray. I mean, you're not going to have the name of the trucks on the X-ray, you know what I mean? That's not going to be visible, would it? Surely not. God knows. It's literally utilising the shading here to make, like, you can see the angle of the truck, like the dark in a bit. That is better. I've done that side better at the moment, but it's not the best. But as I say, it's an X-ray in it, so it's not going to be the most detailed. I'm confused what would show up in an X-ray, to be honest with you. So I want it to be as realistic as possible. I felt like all the metal bits and pointy bits would show, like, you know what I mean, like organs and stuff. Maybe a little bit more like the squishier parts they wouldn't, but harder parts are going to show up. It's like things that bounce off it in it. So like metal, wood are more visible. That's why you can see pins in people's legs on an X-ray. So that's why I'm like, I appreciate that, bro. Like I'm trying to get this. This is my other art style. I'm trying to, so I say, adopt, take on. But I'm such a. I love other people's art, and I never really have anything to say about it because it's subjective. Do you know what I mean? But I went a little bit wrong. But I'm gonna try and do this really like scatty line work because so many art styles I can't. I really struggle to pick one. It's like, bro, it's like probably I have BPD, right, and that's like you're everywhere all the time. That's probably what it is to do with it. I can't. You can normally not settle with one thing. And then let me find. This is this skateboard. Oh, so this one was just literally red. It's flipping to get a bird. And that's this one is. It did leak a little bit, but still. Oh, I love how the it shines, but I really do. So it's going to get another coating. Clear coat. No, polyurethane, sorry. It's had a lacquer on it already, now it's going to get clear coat. So I've put that on it, and that, oh no, sorry, one of those two, and then on top of it, this one for harder surface wear. Gotta love it, bro. Gotta love the game. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. So I'm terrible at taking compliments from my art. I don't know what it is. For anything, really. Yeah, I mean, anyone says anything, I'm like, okay, thanks. I'm just shit. I really am. I was looking for this for years, right? That sounds really dumb. There's a shop down the road from me, otherwise I've got to order in. Now, if I take this off just to make it a bit more fair for now. When you look at these two, you think it says green spray paint, right? And then that says clear lacquer. If you're not reading that and you see the green, because that's mainly was towards the front, and this was pushed to the back, you're going to then go, okay, it's green spray paint, green car. So I'm looking at that going, okay, that's going to be purple spray paint. That's how I saw it. And if other people would quickly look over it too, you know what I mean, and be like, same thing. Maybe not. But every single bloody time. Every single time. And then finally today, the other day, I realised with my partner when we went into the shop, it saved me a lot of flipping searched around again. But yeah, normally, as I say, polyurethane is actually good for more wear and UV protection. Where the clear coat or a lacquer will help with the graphic and make it look more polished. Right. Like I'm saying, I'm so confused on how to not to do too much detail on this so it doesn't look, it looks off. And then the reason the board is not bigger either, is because you wouldn't see the bones and you wouldn't be able to make out quite what it is. But I was like, I don't want it to seem too small. So I'm like, do I do the board lower down? But I'm like, it's not going to be in his ass, and his ass is getting like about here. So it is going to be hanging out, but it's not graphically showing that. It's like you see it at first, you're like, wait, what? Is that somebody getting like an X-ray with a board laying on top of them? But then you'd understand if you're a skate, that's someone that's on credit card C. I said to this earlier, made me laugh. Where the I was like, what is it? Where the board don't roll and the board gets something, and then the board gets shit. So it goes up your ass. Oh, it's too funny. I know. I make myself laugh. That's the sad part. Anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably do that in the center of the board. But I was like, do I actually then do that center bit and then the board white and then the center bit black? It's all good, man. I really appreciate that. Do I But this is why I've kind of done this like more blended effect on the board and next. I tried to make it look more see-through. So I was like, okay, dark green, light green, black, blend it, and then have like more bits light up where the bones are to define what's happened. Yeah. So I want to do it today, man, but I'm so nervous about it because either do I do the board white or do I do the board black? Because actually later on there is somewhere I can go get black spray paint. So do I do the board because the graphics black? Do I do the board black? But it's glow in the dark. Bear in mind this part is also going to glow in the dark on the board. So I either do the board green, right, and then it would sort of match. Bro, I feel like I need to give a visual description. Okay, do I imagine this is just green? It is just green. So this is the graphic. Do people think I should put this graphic, which has got a black background, but this bit's going to glow, and it's going to go on the centre of the board, right? Do I do the rest of the board, black or green or white? I really, really don't know what colour to pick. I'm really stressed about it. It sounds dumb, but I feel like it will make or break the aesthetic of the board. So as I say, it's either got to be black, but it will glow. That part will glow in the dark. Let me bring it in close so people can see it. So that image there will glow in the dark on the center of the board as well. When it obviously lights up, that's what it would look like as well. Do I do the rest of the board black, green, or white? I feel like white's kind of off the white is off the table. It's either black or green that I'm picking between. That's why did that have to rhyme? Oops. I don't know. My brain hurts from thinking about it too. Black or green? Black or green? Do I do the board black or green? I don't know. And so that's a graphic. It's going to go on the centre of the board, the middle, and then do I do the rest of the board black or green? And that's going to glow, by the way. So I make skateboards and fingerboards, but so this is one of the last skateboards I made. But the next one I want to do is, I don't know if I want to do, so I can either do this white again, but the centre of the board's going to have this on it, which is someone's gone credit card, so he's got a board wedged up there. It's got an X-ray scan. That's going to glow in the dark too on the board. So I've done glow in the dark fingerboards and skateboards. I'll probably put that on the fingerboard too, so I do like that graphic. But do I do the board apart from the middle bit? That's going to be, you know, dark black like that and green and whatever. Do I do the rest of it either white, green, or black? I think white's kind of off the table. Really, it look kind of odd. Do you think I'm in it? Oh, I appreciate that, man. I mean, I do like this one. Because it's like, it's also, if you're holding it up, it's like you're sticking two fingers up. But yeah, it's flipping the Ghetto Bird. And if people know what a Ghetto Bird is, it's a skateboard trick. But I guess it's a double meaning. So you'd be like, you know, flipping the bird. I've designed 400 graphics now, bro. I've been at it for the last 3 years, non-stop. I need to like land one piece that I think I generally is like, because I can't decide. I'm so indecisive about it. And that's why I kind of like the community decision too sometimes. But yeah, anyway. And they need to be a little bit more edgy like this. Sometimes graphics have got too. I've never seen a graphic like this, especially if it's glow in the dark. I think this would be hilarious. Because I mean, it's not really graphically showing anything. You know what I mean? It just also is hinting. My guy's had a really bad accident with a board. I want to call it credit card City. So I don't know what to call the board, the graphics. To see if the board's gonna have a name. I don't know if I have it written down the side. That's going in the middle of the board because I miss skateboards that have just a graphic and then the rest of it's a color. I think they need to bring back. That's why I've done this one. So it's more like less is more. Sometimes, you know what I mean. I do think there's something about not having graphics all over the shop, which is a bit like boom in your face. Like this is a board my partner's wearing on. I wouldn't skate it, bless her. Shouldn't know about Osprey, but you see a board up there. Like I'd skate impact boards. Enjoy like almost blind skateboards, anything. Bro, like did I say Santa Cruz? I can't remember. World Industries, Plan B, Zero. You know what I mean? But graphics have all got boring now. They really have. I'm not shitting on it. I think they have to be PC and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's like a level. It's gone like it used to be really extreme. I accept that some graphics used to be. If anyone's in their mid-20s to 30s, you and older, you'll probably remember some. The older you get, you definitely remember them. But there was some really, I'll just say sexist, racist, and homophobic. There were a lot of graphics like that. There were. And some of them were funny. That's a time period. You can't be mad at somebody like that. Like, look at the comedy, look at the films that were made then. It's just a different time period. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I would make them now, or even like a lot of people probably wouldn't make them again if I rethought about it. You know, people mature, but I still think they've gone like completely the way they're like babyfied. So it's like, oh, everyone can skate. I'm like, everyone can skate, but what about something? And if you've got a board that's got like middle fingers or saying flipping it over, it's not got any profanity on it. Yes, it's got the middle fingers on it. Most of the time, the board's facing down. If you're an adult, you'll know you're not just gonna like wave that around and be showing kids to like. It's like having a T-shirt with a Playboy girl on it. What is the difference? There isn't anything. If anything, that's less graphic because it's cartoonish. That's my point. It's like Sausage Party is okay because it's a cartoon. If it wasn't if that film was not a cartoon, it would not be allowed. If anyone's seen Sausage Party, you'll know what I mean. I fucking love that film, bro. It's hilarious, but it's also really messed up. But yeah, anyway, but as I'm saying, so I don't know what colour to do the board. So I would love if anybody had an input, it'd be awesome. And think about it like you help designing the next skateboard. So green or black. And the main centerpiece is gonna be black. And then the X-ray kind of looks light green, and then the bones and the harder parts of the board will look light green too, and those are the parts that are going to be glow in the dark. Well, the whole thing's going to glow, the centerpiece, but then those parts are going to really light up, so you'll be able to visually actually see it with the light off. Because it's an X-ray in it. That's all. I want it to look luminescent and neon. And if people have seen my glow in the dark boards before, that's shot. And to be honest with you, bro, you said an expert at design graphics. To be fair, when it comes to the ingenuity and putting the graphic, like design behind it, I did get told that by Heron Skateboards. He said, "I'm sorry about your injuries." I got a DM from Heron Skateboards. I couldn't believe it. Probably because I'm British, he's got that found love for me because we're both fellow Brits. I'm joking, by the way. I'm just saying that. He liked my content about 2 years ago. On IG, I think on here as well. The other day, I really pissed myself off. I went on to my subscription list, and who was on there? I think I saw Tony Hawk's. I was like, what? And I thought it was people who subscribed to me. I was like, I'm Tony Hawk's, and I was like, I'm no. And I mean, it was funny because I got my hopes up so much for that. I was like, no, not quite. I mean, you don't need that in life, but obviously that would be like a sort of dream come true. Because I mean, it's like childhood icon, really. I don't really have an idol or an icon. I think if you idolize people too much, you don't do too much of your own shit in life because you're too busy copying what everyone else is doing, rather than making your own thing. Like these, where's the ball gone? Oh, I'm letting it charge, and like the really screechy wheels I've made. They're like not urethane, but they take 10 minutes a set rather than 24. So I've cut the time down on production by about, I mean, like over 100%, bro. It's like over 24 hours and it's 10 minutes. And they're more durable, weather resistant. You can work with colors more with it. You can make them, because translucent scape like urethane could be like apparently weaker or whatever they say, or it's not as good. I don't know if that's true, but this definitely isn't the case. I'll actually say, I'm not going to go in too much into it. I really don't. I can't. Giving away my secrets, bro. That's some good coffee. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, show everyone the glow and dartboard, figure out what colour I'm doing this skateboard, man. My brain's like, because I was going to, obviously the first board was going to be a sponsor. Hello, sorry, welcome. The first board was going to be for a sponsor, but they still can have it, but I'm a bit like, at the end of the day, I do think that if you're going to sponsor them, someone should buy something from you first. Otherwise, it's like walking in like, hey, can I have a cat? Cat in my hat. I do like cats, man. I like dogs, well, I'm just an animal lover anyway. But anyway, what was I saying? My brain. I think too much, bro. I'm always literally thinking in my head. That's why I'm good at designing, creating things, but trying to hold a bloody conversation sometimes is like, wind it back in. Right, design skateboards, yeah. So I was going to do it but I think realistically for funding of the boards, to be able to give them a beanie, a top and a jumper, because there will be a jumper coming that I'm going to be printing on, and it'd be like Team Rider. Bro, I can't believe I'm going to be sponsoring skaters. That's crazy to me. That's honestly like next level shit. That's like managerial stuff on another level. So yeah, I'll show people. Sorry, my mind boggled by it because I still feel like I'm 17. Like I still feel like I'm you know what I mean. I don't think we ever feel like we age. So where I've got my own business and I'm sponsoring people, and I've had messages from Heron Skateboards. I'm like, it's going so quick, the business. I'm also like, I still feel like I'm 17. Like in a way, like you're still young. You feel like you never. It's a weird feeling, man. What was I going to show people? Oh damn it. Oh yeah, the person I'm sponsoring. So this is about 2 people I'm going to be sponsoring for sure. Oh shout. Right, I'm serious. These people are top tier.
Hey, does this prevent ear infection?
Yeah, I do, man. So I thought you were saying to me, I read it as, do you sell to people? Who are you international? Sorry, that's my bad. My reading, that was awful. So yeah, I do sell. Just had the last one go to, I can actually show people, not the address, obviously confidentiality, but I can show people I had 2 recently go to the States. And I can't thank you guys enough if you do order to the States, because it obviously costs a little bit more because of tariffs and shit like that. Well, that's the wrong one. So this is one of the boards recently. Glow in the dark. The only other one is the one I actually personally have myself, and well, this one's glow in the dark. This one's not. It's a one of a kind, and when I say one of a kind, I literally mean one of a kind. So the one that's on the store right now is literally the last series, and I probably won't make it again because I do like to keep it like that. But sorry, I was going to show you the stores, and I'm not trying to like jump tasks here. 1 second. I can't show people the names of anything like that, but I can show that it is international. 1 second. So I can't show tracking numbers or anything like this, but I can show that it's converted into dollars. So this was I don't want to give too many. There's nothing here to give away. It's all good. So this is the Skate Addiction store. That's the board the guy got. International, if you read there. Packaging. I done the sort of packaging out for him, but yeah. So that's in dollars, but obviously I'm in the UK, so I don't. But I'm hoping to move to the States very much. I want to take my company out there, or like at least part time. Do you know what I mean? See, I actually design my own sort of. They will have ones that have been inspired by other people. Now I can show a handful of these boards because I'm so proud. Like behind, I think you should. I've not released them for sale because I don't want to get sued, but I have always given a shout out to these companies I've done boards about because I really respect them. So like, I done one that was called Bad Addiction, which was they were like pill shaped because the boards do shape like pills. So it actually was like, and it had a face on it, and I thought it was very close to Heron Skateboards, but he actually liked it. So that's fine, you know, it's completely different. So, and the art style was different. And as long as the art style different, and you don't go about it originally trying to do it to make money, then it's all good. So I've done one like this, which was actually shaped like a lighter. Now I've looked for a fingerboard lighter. I've not seen one. This is literally probably. I've seen a skateboard, so that was inspired by that. So that's why I am showing this one. So this inspired me to, well, not this one, but the skateboard that I saw inspired me to make the fingerboard shape like a, skateboard I saw, and surprisingly, bro, has incredible. Did you see that pop? Just for like off of that, barely any nose whatsoever. Like it is shockingly good, shockingly good. And it's like first of its kind that I've seen that I made. So, where's the other one? So as I say, there was a few that were inspired, but at the beginning when I started drawing again, rather than trying to just heavily take from other people, I just done boards. This is really off because I didn't finish sanding it down, but like that. So there's no skateboarding, simple little sign. Then I went into did these leaves. It was one of the first board, one of the first, and then before I finally went into my own art. This is a glow in the dark board. It all glows, but that glows yellow. I've got one over here that has a blue bit that glows blue. But yeah, the white bit will glow, like where it's the most brightest, it will glow really bright, and then where it's like dim, it will, so you in the dark you can fully make out the graphic. It stands out so well, and that's why who was it? A few other companies have actually asked me how I got the graphics that good. Is this the same skateboard? Sorry, I do make skateboards. I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry, bro. But yeah, so I'll charge this up as well. I'll show you. So I done this one, which was inspired by Raw. I didn't release it to sell it. So yeah, there I have ones that are inspired, but I've done 400 graphics, and that's 99% of them. I literally done probably about 300 graphics before I even designed any that was similar to others. But any time I ever done it, I never sold them, and I always tagged them in a video going, "Job, only made this board personally, but their graphics really inspired me." So if anything, it's like a shout out to this company because I'm not making money from it. Because other people might go, "Oh, I've never heard of that company," and check it out. I like that graphic, rather than go, "Oh, can I buy that board?" Like, well, it's not for sale, because then that would be theft. So that's why those boards have never been up for sale. If I ever get a deal with them, of course. It's like, I mean, it'd be so cool if I had a little grinder in a box of Kings and it was like a little ledge you could grind. That'd be sick. But yeah, lighter board. Surprisingly, wait 1 second. It's not going to do it now, is it? See what I mean? It has at a certain point, like, great. The pop is just incredible in it. Imagine if you got trucks and wheels and something like that. Well, just the whole setup. My brain. Hello, welcome. My brain today is like working wonderfully. But yeah, my guy paid almost like double, but obviously because of shipping, which is just wild. Like, I feel really bad at that price, but that's why I want to get a store, a warehouse. You can get cheaper shipping than that, of course, and obviously I'm seeing that like what, but it's the conversion rate, so it's like what it would be. It's not as bad as it seems. I'm reading that number as if it was in pounds, but obviously there is that conversion rate on things. Oh, damn it. But yeah, I shipped to 27 different countries so far, and more will be added as time goes on, because why not? I mean, I like the idea of being international. I think it's fulfilling. Right, let me go and get the deck that I've got and show people the globe. So that's when I used to generally master design and graphics. It's kind of combines my love of art, my love of being creative, and my love of skateboarding into making. Bro, look at that! It just glows off of the door. Oh, so this is one of the worst ones to be fair. This is the mushroom ball. You can see the mushrooms on it. It will go brighter than this if you leave it for longer. It's just the sun's not really out. But yeah, so if I shut the door again, see, if you leave it all day in the sun, they really light up. And they don't lose quality either for over the, like, if anything, the quality is better. They're more durable because of the way I do it as a layered system. It's not actually like paint. I do use paint now on the skateboards too, but it's going to be a combination of paint and layering. So it really pops. Because I got this paint recently. But if I try to use that on that, it'd be, honestly, you know how glow in dark paint is specky, or the layering system I do it is actually just like almost, it looks like a neon light is in there. It's, especially when you saw it slightly, but leave it to charge. And the pop, as you can see, is so good. I'm just shitted at controlling it right now because I'm actually get a switch flip. Well, I need wider trucks, man. That's what I need. Come on. Shot for your heart, man. Nollie flip. Tell you what, I'm gonna do a half flip or a variant hill because I can do these. Yesterday I was like, damn, I got it unlocked. It might take me a second or two, but I figured out it's the pressure. And I know it's like pressure on a skateboard, but I didn't think it'd be the same thing. I'm like, how are you meant to bloody apply body pressure down on the book? But of course you can. Like, it's just the way you kind of slip. You're applying the pressure down, and then you slip out of it almost, and then like you would do on a skateboard, you back pocket finger pretty much off of there, and not like that at all. It's gonna do this to me now, isn't it? It's gonna do me dirty, bro. I will post a clip today. I landed it. It was chef's kiss. It was so clean. Oh, I don't know what it is, but these wheels I've made as well. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I know people don't like that noise, but if you're a skateboarder, you probably will. I love these wheels, man. So these are bowl-shaped ones that I made. They're really not rattly either, which is a good thing. You know, some wheels can be quite rattly. Good rebound. Is rebound the right word? That feels wrong. Rebound means something else. Rebounce. No. Fuck knows. Oh, I actually lost the bearings. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not making wheels currently. Oh, it's so cold, man. I might have to put the heat on. I'm not gonna lie. Just for like 5 minutes. Barely do anything, but still. So let's do it again. Nollie flip. Wait. Why are you being a dick today? It was so good yesterday. Oh, power slides. Well, it's not really a power slide, kind of like a revert, I guess. Revert. So I want to go for a skate at the moment, but it's carry on saying it's going to rain, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to order tracks at the moment, so I need new tracks. I'll just skate with what I've got at the moment. It's fine. Like, it's not, I don't want to ruin them when it's going to rain, but when it's really nice, I'm like, you know what, I might as well just get them, right? as sun was coming in, but because they just where I live it's so dusty. I live near a business building site where they like moving gravel and shit, so it's just always on the roads, goes in the bearings, and just to be honest with you, it just gets the trucks and it's just filthy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. It's gonna rain, but then the weather keeps going nice. I'm like, great, and then I go to like, okay, it's nice now, I'm gonna order it, and then it's like, oh no, it's gonna rain now. I should just probably let you order it, shouldn't I? Just sit there ready. I just actually can't. And this is exactly what I mean. I can't stand how expensive everything is as a skateboarder. And who has a company, it's probably why I have less money to invest into personal niceties. You know, things I would like for me. I got stupid like bloody second-hand shit. Not joking, just the stuff I've used for a long time. Backs, bro. I wish I could. Can you even do a like twist with a fingerboard? Like yesterday, I done this weird thing where it's like a weird foot plant. I don't know. I should like. How did I do it? Bro, I can't even remember how I done it. It was so weird. So yeah, I had to use my back finger because I was like, how else would you like hold it? But I done it really quick. It was quite fuck's sake, and I was like, it's just like making up anything, isn't it? Really, like you can't do that on a skateboard because like I've learned that from experience. Just trying to flip the board any ways, it just won't work. Oh, I don't know what it is about the noise, but like, sorry, I know it, afterwards it gets to your ears, but they're so good. I feel like the thing is, the more these wheels are getting used, the squeakier they're actually getting. I'm not complaining, bro. Clean it up. Or not. Right, I want to be able to try and get a kickflip out of it, I swear, because I know I've done a kickflip in a rail stand before. I've done a rail flip I'm on about skateboard right now, by the way. I'm not about fingerboard. I'm still very new to fingerboarding as of like 2-3 years compared to skating since I was 7. But fingerboarding is so fun. Why did no one tell me about this shit? Literally, hello, sorry, bro. People, I thought this was fingerboarding. Like, I thought that was it. I didn't know it was called fingerboarding. I thought it was just tech decks. I thought it was like playing with toy cars. I did not realise. Fair play, bro. If you want to like skateboards, I do actually make skateboards, and I'm actually a skateboarder. That was always my main goal and passion. It's just making a skateboard company is incredibly difficult and pricey, and I wasn't going to make fingerboards. Then I started to make it for myself because I realised what fingerboarding was. I was like, I'm not paying the price. I'm already trying to make a skateboard company. I have tools and things I'm using at the moment I could sort of utilise if I got a cheap mould, which I did originally. And I ended up making boards, and it went on for so long. So I was like, I want to get it right, and they were coming out like this. I was like, what? Why are other people's coming out perfect? And then wait, I'm confused by that. Take that 2 ways. You're saying you're always a skateboarder, but you want to be a surfer. You're saying you're trying to say that I want to be a skater and a surfer, like wannabe, because bro, I've had injuries like a compound fracture. The bone came out my arm. I slipped the disc in my spine. I tore my ACLs. I tore my MCLs. I ripped my meniscus. I've had more injuries, and I've had a message from Aaron Skateboard saying about it. I've had more injuries than any skater I've ever met. Now, it's not because I'm a bad skater either, it's because I had seizures and I was not aware I was having seizures. So I'd be up on a flipping, like, you know, a mini ramp or something, but well, no, it's not a mini ramp at that point, like a quarter pipe, it's like 8 foot, and I would fall from that board on a blunt stool or something. It's going to do quite a bit of damage at that point, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying you were taking a dig at all, just saying just in case you were. So it's multiple ways I'm kind of reading that comment. Like, I love surfing too, but to be honest, it actually freaks me out a little bit more because I have like thalassophobia. This is what happens when you don't look after something you skate. So this is all Lyrica I'm on, like pre-Gablin. These are all codeine. It's like 200 or 300, probably more than that now, to be fair. I don't take them every day, I just want to go to work like I do, but proper mess me up. So that's why instead of skating like I would do all the time, start skating instead. Just a little bit, get it warm, burn it down. So cold. Oh, there we go. Did not expect to learn that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, doing a blunt and into a fakie is like one of my favourites. I'm obsessed with doing it, it feels so clean. There you go, that's what we're looking for. Or not. Oh well, right. I'm going to probably print the graphic off, so I'm so unsure about what to do, the board black or green. I'll show people the graphic one more time, see if anyone has an input they can give me. Oh, it's so cold. Here we go, this is the one. Oh, so I want to put this on the centre of the board, and it's someone got a credit card, right? Or credit card. Oh. I love this graphic so much, honestly. I just don't want to get it wrong. I'm kind of stressing over how the other graphic. So I don't care about it. There's a graphic every now and again you do, and it's like I want this one to be perfect for sure. Like so, it's an art form, innit? Art. Then sometimes it's like, well, this feels more. I don't know how to describe it. Like coffee time. I might actually have to take my ADHD, mate. It's my last one, but I might keep it totally unneeded about it. But if it gets too late, I won't be able to take it, and then I'll just be like, zombie fight all day. Yeah. You know that scene in Men in Black where you got the alien and he's doing like under the, is it the second one? I think it is. And he's underneath the mailbox and he's doing all the different things. He's got a cigarette and he's like no smoking inside. He's got all the arms. That's what I felt like then when I was making the coffee. Right, if that's true, that's wild. That's true. Why would someone? I'm sorry, right? I would never pay that much for a skateboard. Fair play, but damn, that's a hefty price tag. Oh, fucking sleep. Really good. Right. Not again. Okay. Can't drink it straight away, it's too hot. I'm thinking going with black the board. I don't think anything else is going to really make sense. Flipping it. That's a lot of money then, because you convert that over, like, what the fuck? I love when it, oh, like,
you know, Deer's always gone about, oh, how much things have changed in price. They've experienced ultimate price change from the get-go, granted, but they like almost sometimes think that I haven't experienced a price change. I know it's different, but I mean that is a mass that you know you're going through 2 generations, and you know I mean multiple. I'm 25, but the shit has. I remember three. I know tobacco is probably not the best thing to remember, but 3-in-1s, £3.99, £4 for 12 grams of tobacco, Rizzlers and filters. Now it's 30 grams is the only one you can get now, or 50, but that's nearly 30 quid. It's like actually changed so much. I mean, you could buy a box of cigs for TaylorMades for like £4.99. I know people go, oh, when I was younger, they were like, you know, £2 this or something. I'm like, bro, I get it. That's a blessing. Well, not actually, to be honest, mate, actually, you don't want to smoke. That's just, it's evil shit. I already had a smoke, like, well, a cigarette. How long now? Like half an hour ago, and I'm already like, yeah. That's good, man. I would hold on to that. I'd probably be a collector's thing one day, to be honest. That's really hot. Right, I don't know now. I am gonna pick because I don't know if it would look good with the whole board being black, and then that middle bit really stands out. Or if I do the ball white and then the middle bit is black, or if I do the decisions. Yeah, it's gonna be good enough, I think. So if you haven't seen it, this is what the graphic is going to be. Oh, scatty. So it's going to glow in the dark as well, so it makes more sense as an X-ray. But I used to love the X Games. They're literally crazy. It's made vert skating really, really popular. Like, damn. I really respect vert skaters because it's constantly in up and down. Fuck it, bro. That would throw me off my belly, my gut. I don't even know how they deal with the heart like dropping feeling. I can roll in easy, never get like rolling's fine, but when you've got to go back up and back down really quick, going to a blunt storm back up, they mess me up. I prefer going back fakie because for some reason, if for more stability, probably street skating, I've ended up fakie quite a lot of times. Do you know what I mean? I've bombed it down the hill fakie, which was scatty as shit, and I got the speed bubbles. And because I was going fakie and I was actually stood fakie, like some people can roll backwards, but you're not stood. I was stood on the tail, so I was like, I didn't really know how to hop off. So I ended up bracing down as low as I could. Well, not low as I could, you know what I mean? And then, so you go with the speed bubbles. You don't want to kind of counteract it. You kind of just keep your legs balanced and then wobble with it. And hopefully it won't just, because it speed bubbles so much, you can get that counter steer, especially when you've got really hard wheels. Like mine are 101A on like concrete, but I'm going that could just slip out as well. So you've got the double factor of danger there. See where I recognise that name, to be fair. I remember inline skaters. I remember this guy was fucking nuts. He used to do this as handrail, which was down like, it was easily like 20 stairs, but it wasn't in one go. There was like stairs a little bit down. Then there was this like slight, it went flat. It was angled just very slightly, and there was a rail all the way down it to the end. And it was the only rail that didn't actually have any skate stoppers, or where it meets at the top. So it was just a flat bit on top you could skate. And my guy jumped on it, turned, went onto the bit where you can grind in the middle part. Was holding his foot out here and was like leaning back and like using his cat. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, to me, I know it's not crazy because you're not flipping it, but the stuff you could do, like he used to go up around and backflip over into it. It's like, drop fair play. I just never liked the idea of having your feet permanently attached. That felt absolutely scatty as shit. imagine like, so I used to do graffiti. Well, yeah, I used to do graffiti. So by doing that, if you've got a skateboard, you can like pop it up and grab it and jump over a fence. But if you've got rollerblading feet, you can't. You're stuck. You got to sit down and be like, excuse me, officer, let me just, take my rollerblades off quick. Well, I'm not even sure if I'm reading that right, but no, not because I'm probably reading it right, but at the same time, it's not even ringing a bell. Sorry. It's annoying because I was going to say you're not that far off of me, but I was thinking you were saying you were born in 1996. I know you were. How old then? 15. Fair play, man. You got to experience like some more glory days of skating. My brothers are like 30. I always think they're 32, but I was like when I was younger, like time just. I haven't seen my birth family since I was 6, which is wild. In the 90s. No, it's not ringing a bell, to be honest. The thing is, I don't know loads of names of things, but when I see something, I also remember old ass wheels and trucks for skateboards with like clay wheels or like the metal clay. That's wild to me. Before they came out like urethane, it's cool. I always wanted one, but I'm like that. It was more surfy feeling, I guess, because you just kind of could roll on it a little bit more. But sick. I am jealous at that time without like I did grow up without a phone. I was in care, obviously. I was around before social media was majorly a thing, before it took over everyone's lives. No, I don't think I know, bro, because I don't know how you even say it, because is that Ross's? I don't even know how you pronounce that. And that sounds dumb. Why is that coffee actually giving me, like, blisters down my throat? Ugh, hurts. So say I'm like not sure what colour I'm doing the board to then put this graphic on it. I'm not doing it. It's making my brain hurt. So you think I need to get some black spray paint today? What I do when I don't know is I just don't do. It works. Sloppiest bloody. Squeegee as fuck. I will go for skates as well. It's Saturday. It's one of my favourite days to just go and skate when there's no one around. Shit, no. I'll have to look that up. I didn't know it was that. I remember the big CKY, and I know when it's like a skate company, but bro, I'll be honest with you, I like Jackass for a while, but like, I really do have respect for the band, especially coming back sober. I will look it up, but for sure, don't mate, I remember that. That picture taken in the mind. Right, sorry, one sec. Oh, my brain. So luminous. I'll show everyone the board now. I don't think I'm going to give it another coating because I don't want to overdo it. I will check, right? Honestly, I mean, it's what I'm trying to bring back to. Not aggressive skate companies, but skate culture. I feel like skating has lost its soul a bit. So if I shut the door. So you can see, even with a few coats, oh, I know what you're on about, where he's going down the stairs. Then he goes, he ollies down the stairs, doesn't he? And it blows up behind him. And he had like one chance to do it. I know what that is. That's what I mean, bro. I was like, I know what things are but the name doesn't always ring a bell, which is a weird thing in it, because normally names ring a bell to things. It's more scenes for me. If someone tells me something, oh shit, yeah, I remember that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. In it, like it's either in the stairs or it's behind it, but there's like a little stair set that you goes down. And they said, I remember saying they had one chance to get it. And I remember sitting there thinking that is mental, bro. That's like, I am definitely young, being 25 and all. But then the funny thing is, you're always young to someone. You'll always be told you're young, even though realistically, I think telling people they're young sometimes isn't a great thing because they don't get on with their life then. We need people to start getting on with their life. It won't affect me, as I'm saying. I know you mean the positive way, but I really started to think about that young thing. Telling people they're young and they've got life to live. Life goes quick. We all know that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm pretty damn sure it is this video, man. It's not like an actual stair set. It's like a tiny little thing. It looks. I don't know if they built it. I'll find it. Maybe it's not then. What the fuck am I thinking? I've seen someone ollie down the stairs like they blew up. Fuck. Why am I seeing that in my head? Oh, I would never do that spot, man. Wait, what? You know that there, that stair set? It's saying Allah, Ali. Oh no, that's the skater I was going to say. I swear it's called like Leon 25 or something. I can't remember the exact name of it. Whoever does that spot, Jaws done it, right? Flipping nutters. If anyone's ever ollied just a flipping four stair, once you get good at skiing, cool, fair enough. It gets easier higher and higher you get. But you've got to understand, to get to that level, shit, what are you even practicing before 25 stairs, bro? There's got to be a massive dip, like a gap between, okay, I've just ollied, let's say, 10 foot, and now you're doing like 25 stairs. It's easily like 20 foot, right? Easily. Up in the air and landing, bro. The board's broke. Kingpin snap. It's mental. I would never do that. When I say I'd do stair sets, like I'd go over a rail if there was a gap and it may be like a 6 foot drop on top of mine already, like 12, 15 foot, roll off. Okay, cool. But when you are starting to exceed that and launching yourself out, like you have the speed they have to get, bro, on that. They literally run in with the board, you know, you're getting like razor tail where they're running with it, dragging on around. Fuck that shit, man. Takes up some real confidence, that does. From what I can see, I know. I think I've seen some of those clips. There's some newer ones, let's say like 2 years ago. Like, if they still do stuff, then there's a chance they've probably seen it. Damn it. I'm gonna have to give them something again in a sec, so I keep getting a sore throat. And the cure for my sore throat is food. Who would have thought? Who'd have thunk it? just thinking now, because giving it a clear coat or a lacquer, I'm probably going to give it a lacquer. I'll probably leave it with a polyurethane though, because I don't need to do that on this, because that's for boards that are going to be for sale that are going for, you know, wear and tear. But that's also why boards, once I have enough big liquid and a big spray bottle, I'll be able to do it. But unfortunately, at the moment, I'm left to cans because it's just too damn expensive. All the spray kits and the printing machine, everything, bro. It really is. That's why I'm like, this is the hardest part of the business. Not even like it's getting the recognition, but also trying to release good products with a limited budget is very, very challenging. Honestly. Right. That's why I like today, as I say, yesterday I was fingerboarding for like 2 hours and it got so clean, and now for some reason I completely lost it today. Alright, we're gonna go for some hard flips or apparently some heel flips. Right, that's how I learned a heel flip by mistake. Not properly, because it's such a faked out heel flip. It's so weird, man. I'm not gonna get it again. I'll post it in a video later. Yeah, I think it's the same people. It's like a red logo, right? But that's wild, man. I personally just don't get that at all. Expensive. Right, that's it. I'm gonna go have a cigarette. That's all I can think about. My brain is cursed. Really is. What the fuck is it? I slept so well last night. I'm so tired today. Doesn't make any sense. No one cares. That's great. It's a random question, but like, not a random question, but like one of those joke questions. But like, funny enough, I nearly was at my last job. I just left like the day before I was about to get my qualification. Well, not qualification, but training for it on site. Well, I didn't even drive a car. I'm shit at maths and I have my own business. It's amazing what you can achieve when you stress over all the fine, like things that aren't important. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I know travel's important, but I can get on a bus, hop on a plane, and get anywhere. You know what I mean? I don't need to drive particularly everywhere. The point is, I have medical, so I can't go around. But they will let me drive. Still pull over, still people know Drew, right? It's counts like Drew is sharing or something like that. Yeah, he has got a coffee shop now in Amsterdam. He even left the UK because he's had with a prescription. They still put him over and they don't believe him, and the police don't know their own bloody laws anymore. It's wonderful, really. Go away. So yeah. Maybe. Well, I wasn't asking him, but there's a chance because I do seem to get mostly. I like after a while trying to get the little kids in here. I can't stand them, bro. I do make it not suitable for like kids, but somehow still. Also, I don't do the ID thing where you got to be like, you know, this actual like age verification, advanced age things. That feels absolutely ridiculous. There's no need for that shit. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to spray the board down. This one with a clear, the lacquer. Lacquer. Shaka lacquer. Oh, do I really want to switch backside flip? I'll go away. It's not me, it's the board. I promise. Right, anyway, I'm going to go and spray it. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Oh, damn it, why did I say that? I'm going to Kit Kat. Have a penguin. And I'll print it all off. And then, yeah, I don't know what time I've got until today, to be honest with you. It could be like, I don't know. I think it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So I'm still waiting for my ADHD meds to kick in. As I said, I wasn't going to take it because my last one. When it kicks in, I'll be back to feeling like it's bad, man. Don't have to rely on shit like this, but unfortunately, you don't realise how much you rely on it until you actually take it so much and then don't have it, and you're like, oh damn. Right, strong. Bro, why am I like? It's because I'm ollieing off the table or trying to flip it off the table, right? Never gonna work. Oh. Oh well, right. Bear with. How exciting. We're buying some at Walkway, sorry. Back it up. Oh, lovely. Yeah, when I make the mat, I don't sew shit together. I don't know if people actually. I know people obviously commonly think that, but yeah. Just in case. So I got like, oh, that's a nice big baggy hoodie. So I got a grey pocket at the front. Wait, is there a pocket at the front? Yeah, there's a pocket at the front. And this is what I'm going to be printing on today. But I really need to think through the design and which one I'm going to do. Because it's like, you know, what I want is on there. It's not like actually change my mind. I might do that one that's like the heart that's broken. I really like that one. We'll have to see. So people have suggestions, anything they've seen me do that they would like me to put on the board. That's an input. Because what I might like is what other people might not like, you know what I mean? So that sounds so fun. Bank. I take bank stats, bro. I know it says online it's like I mean I have a business. I have a flipping skateboard company. It's gonna be young at heart forever, man. I really am. I ain't aging for shit. I'm not letting it happen. I'm not letting it happen. I fingerboard now. So, like I didn't even do this when I was a kid. I mean, granted, I don't play console anymore, but I cannot sit with it. I don't know if anyone else's age as you get older. I've played everything from like GoldenEye, you know, Tomb Raider, the games I could go through, like Shadow of Colossus, like the original one is what I'm on about, like OG games, and then so many generations: PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, Xbox, the Xbox 360, Xbox 360 Elite, or you know the black one. Same thing, but just a little bit quieter, really. Then we had like the Kinect, and then you had like Xbox Kinect, like the literal things, bro. weird when you hear people. And then you look out the window and then there's people moving. It's like, who are they? Oh, it's in the manual. That is the uncleanest. After a while, the screeching gets a bit difficult. Mm. I'm using this time to delay printing the board. It's actually nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie, because I just feel like I'm going to get it wrong. Probably not, but I will go with the jumper first. I think that is the next shout. It's extra large, so I mean it'll just be baggy on anybody really. Well, anybody, not anybody. That's it. I'm having to say that I physically can't deal with it anymore. I really get that. Yeah, I'm the same. Well, ish. I do get needing to walk away from it. Like, I don't know if she's actually seen the art. I hope you had a good time anyway. You know, it's important. Do something that's therapeutic for you. So this is going to be the board that's wedged up there. You may have already seen. I think you may have. I think you've already seen mine anyway today. Probably. Oh man. It's been semi-productive, but I'm now delaying the inevitable because it's terrifying making an actual product, like a finished product, for sale. Because it's, bro, it's the ultimate form of being judged by society. It really is. It's so difficult. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I know I appreciate it. I need to stop saying it's all right. I need to give myself, yeah, it's good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I shut myself too much to my art. I really do. And obviously you've seen this one, but I wanted to put this on the hoodie. I was thinking of putting this on the. It's because it's grey and that's grey. I'm like, do I change that a little more to black? But yeah, this is the hoodie. Obviously, put the logo on the front. I'm debating, do I put the logo on the front? I feel like I should, but I don't want it to be like, hey, look who it is. It's me again. Pop up. It's me. It's my company. Remember, it's me. It's like, bro, get it. Chill the fuck out. Right. Got me questioning these ADHD meds. This last one feels like a dud. Like normally, I don't think anyone else has ADHD, but when you take like ADHD meds, it's like, even if you don't, I know people take Adderall anyway to concentrate for. If you've ever had that, you know what the peak is like. You know, concentration, like eyes go wide. You know what you're doing. Nah, I still feel like I've been beat up with pillows. Oh, what people like. Yeah, it can be surprising. It can really shock you too. To be fair, wait. Donnie Darko. Oh, that was such a good movie. That was a weird film though, wasn't it? That always, yeah. But yeah, I do think with the art when it comes to, sorry, my brain's in two conversations now. I feel like people who are like grungy, a bit like me at heart, really will like. I was thinking of doing, actually, I wanted to do two sides. So I wanted to have one side where you would see more of the front of the chest plate printed on the front, and then do the back, so you could see both angles. If that makes sense. It is, isn't it? But like that film actually made. I don't even know how to describe that film. It's so trippy. It's so fucking trippy. They don't make movies like that anymore. It's just weird and wacky. It's like the director definitely was on Spice or something. Like there was some, you know. I can't remember the exact movie. But I know he keeps waking up, and his friends with the rabbit. Frank? No, it's not. Is it Frank? Shit. Or is he Frank in it? I can't remember. Anyway, but then obviously the thing falls on through his house, doesn't it? It's been so many years since I watched that film, and that's really making me feel my age right now. So yeah, holy shit, it's a film I always forget about. Anyway, I was going to add some more flecky, specky art bits as well. Oh, did you see it? Oh. Like these parts, right? Ooh. I love that. I don't know what it is about it. It's like scarred. Not scarification, you know what I mean? It's like scratched into your mind, like etched into your mind. Thank you, so do I. So I love this art style. I wanted to, you know how like, you know, they've got their unique hand style and it's like they've got weird like lines. So hard to see, man, for fuck's sakes. So no bearings. Better than my skateboard with bearings. What the fuck is that? Sorry, I didn't read that. Anyway. Yeah, I like a messy art style, and I want to find out. I literally cannot pick an art style to stick with. I think it's like a symptom of my BPD. Well, oh man, not a symptom. You know what I mean? So BPD makes you like, is it impulsive? Sort of impulsive, I guess, a little bit, but like also all over the shot. So I'm more pedantic, bro. Oh well, fuck it. We know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I was wondering if I was to do, because that looks more like the back to me. That looks more like the back anyway, like the shoulder blades. That went a bit weird up there. And you see it curving more forward around the front, there's slight bits. But I'm like, is it? I don't want to try and perfect it too much because then it loses what the whole point of the art is. Which is just, oh, I just had a fucking heart attack. I did. I thought, that was it. I'm done for. My coffee, my iPad. I like how my brain always goes to my coffee. Fuck the iPad. My coffee is ruined. Oh. Bro, this is the input I need though. I need people to say, like, I've asked people all day. And I know I need to make up my own mind, truthfully, but it's nice to have input. Is the board going to be black or green to then go with the board that's gone up his ass, right? Let's go back to it quickly. I tried to blend his hips in and try and get, like, I used a blending tool, but, like, one of his bones is kind of off. But credit card city, right? So I'm like, that is going to go here. Do I do the ball green or black? It's black, it might match this. It could blend really well. Or if it was like white or green, would it look like a screen? But it's going to also be glow in the dark, so it will look like that, but glow in the dark, like how my boards do. So you can make out all the details on it. I think it's just going to be awesome. I'm guessing those are fighters, bro. Truthfully, sorry, I'm going to read the message above. Actually, that was rude of me. I am sorry. I apologise. My brain jumped ahead because I always thought they're the messages there, and then I realised. Shut up, brain. Yeah, I think it'd be too much on the front to do. I was thinking about that, but that'd probably be better as a sweater shirt anyway. Do you know the ones that don't have like a hoodie part? That might look better if I was going to do it like that, but for sure. I think it'd look quite cool if it was black on grey, because sometimes that can look quite nice. It's like it's being sketched on. And it will be printed directly onto the fabric, so you can wash it and it will fade like over time quite nice. It doesn't even need to be coated in flipping sublimation coating and shit like that. I really recommend, like, well, sublimation printers are expensive, so I don't. And the other, oh sorry, BPD and ADHD, yeah, they wouldn't diagnose me with ADHD because they're like, you've got BPD, they're the same thing. And I'm like, well, not the same thing, but they're like, they're similar symptoms, so you probably think you've got ADHD when you don't. I said, well, how come I can go to a party and be on the Columbia, you know what I mean? And I sit there and want to do like a crossword or have a conversation with somebody that really, really, I don't know, I come into myself more rather than being like all over the shop bouncing off the walls. It really levels me out. And people, you know, I think it's fair to say, well, it can level some people out anyway because it's going to. Some people do just focus harder. But then, what did I say? I was like, can I at least trial it? Because they, you know, they will do it. They do a blood pressure thing. So you really got to push, like in the UK anyway. It's a ball ache. And when I finally got the diagnosis and I took it and I had coffee that day too, and I went in I think it was 3 days later after taking it for 3 days. I had my blood pressure taken, and he said your blood pressure is completely normal. So he'd never seen such like it's not even like a slight change. And I was like, well, that's weird. I've had 2-3 coffees today, and I've had the ADHD tablet. I was like, bro, like my central nervous system is shot. That's why I ruined it over my life. But still, wait, I snapped off. Sorry. Why is my skateboard? What, this board? My skateboard does have broke. I have boards everywhere. I really do. 1 second. Why is my skateboard? Why did you get a big jump? Did you do a big jump and they snapped off? Could have, bro. Could have. At the same rate. Ah, that's why ADHD is sometimes not affecting me then, because I don't really have a frontal lobe. Is that the front? Isn't it? It's a frontal cortex. Is that the frontal lobe? Fuck those, bro. There's too many frontal this and frontal that, and forwards, backwards, sideways. Threw a cracker jacker for a minute. Right. So I'm probably going to do the full black. I've decided because at the end of the day, it's my choice ultimately. I'm joking. It's just because no one gave me a fucking suggestion, and I'm panicking. It's like if it's someone else does it and gives me a suggestion, I'd be like, it's his fault. It went wrong. It's not mine. The yellow one didn't have no wheels. Wait, that yellow board. Wait. Whoa, what's going? Yes, no. That yellow. This board here. Do you mean this glow in the dark one? Yeah, that don't have wheels. This one doesn't have wheels because they're going for sale. I mean, it'll be a bit weird to that one's not for sale. That's an old board. That is meant to be like my little, it draws people in, topic of conversation, and also addiction. I love it when I say Skate Addiction Workshop, the live. I have a Skate Addiction hoodie on sometimes. I'm literally drawing. I have skateboards all around me in wood and molds and glue and shit. And people go, get a job. I'm like, what? Are you not like linking the 2 and 2 or the 3 and the 4 and the 5, all the adding pieces? It's not like so hard to figure out. Sorry, it just makes me laugh sometimes, but it's not happened for a while now. I think people like that are starting to piss off a bit. Touch wood. You could use them as more skis. See, to be fair, because they are given so much, I've realised skateboards do not get enough coating on the edge of the board. They're like made to waterlock. Right, made to get waterlogged. You fall in like if it's raw wood, which it seems to be, it's going to absorb water straight away from the moment it touches it. It's very absorbent. So that's why you need to put shit like this on it, this, and this. Lacquer, polyurethane, and this is something that I love skating so much. So your board's made of, your wheels are made of urethane, right? Your bushings are made of urethane, and then your board sprayed with urethane. Like, because if you cover out the poly part, and the fucking how do you spell that backwards? Wait, Millie. Oh, sorry. Hello, Millie. Welcome. But yeah, sorry, thank you. Because I do make boards. Bro, why do I keep my brain? I keep missing messages, and then reading the same one over and over again. Silly time. Oh, bear with. There you go. Make a stunt. There you go. Make a stunt board. So yeah. This is the best child safety flip mechanism ever, right? Didn't even squeeze it. If a kid just chooses to open it here instead of that, like, bear with. Trying to like. Can't do it anymore. I can't. I lose.
Sorry, I'm on about a cigarette.
It's beat me. Beat. It's the one thing that actually gets me so bad. Well, one of the one things that gets me so bad. People used to think I'm invisible, maybe in the chair talking. That might. It's the invisible man. Sorry, everyone. I always lose. Always lose. I swear. I just never lose the king skin. It's a bit of subconscious thinking going on there, innit? It's like lose the normal size papers. You don't want to smoke that. I don't know. I think when you have medical and then you have a cigarette, it's like the half-heartedest thing ever. It's like, oh really? Not hit the same spot. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna do the video when I come back and not the skateboard right now. I might do that in like half an hour or an hour or so, or maybe never. Just avoiding on it right now, to be honest. Don't want to mess it up. That's awesome. Do you know what? I really respect that. I need to do something more like that, I think. I do want to do charity work, of course. It's just a bit difficult right now. So much to do at the moment. That's awesome. Wait. It's so confusing with time zones in America. It really does spin me out a little bit, but yeah. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for sticking around, listen to me waffle on about whatever the fuck I'm waffling on about. And then if I don't know, maybe tomorrow or not. Well, you will at least see the skateboard the next time I come on. Maybe even Arch, to be fair. Trying to get my American audience. No offense to anybody English here. Sort out. Right. What is it? You watch a live and then you just want that to bitch. Why? Oh, I don't get that really from Americans. Not really. Canadians are nice, Americans are nice, Australians are nice. Everybody's nice. People from Korea are nice. Everybody is nice. There's just bloody. I love my lovely fellow Americans, for real. But yeah, as I say, so I don't know when I'm back on tomorrow. It's a Sunday one, so yeah, who knows. If not, I'll upload a video about it anyway. And the hoodie. But yes, good luck with that walk. That sounds amazing to me. It does. Doing much more than a lot of other people ain't putting in jack shit effort. I think everybody's doing that sort of thing to make you. It's not about trying to be better than other people. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? But I feel like if you're ever feeling down, remember you're doing stuff to help people in a way, rather than just like that. And art as well. That's brilliant. I love to hear that I've actually helped people get back into stuff. Like last year, someone said they started skating again after 20 years. And I ain't seen him again on live since. So I really have a feeling like he probably fallen back in love with skating. and that's amazing. It's sad. He's gone. It's like, okay, bye now. Just use me. But yeah. Oh man, right. Under processing. Right. So I'll do the jump when I come back and do the board later on. Well, part of it, probably like 12, and then the rest for later on through the day. It's like midday. It's like 10 o'clock now. So obviously got holiday, and I'll be back tomorrow probably like 5 or 6, and I want it done before that live ends. So that's why I will be not doing lives at past 12 anymore. It feels completely pointless because I don't get anything done really. Some stuff, but just it feels a bit more under pressure, I guess. Right, anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I will see some of you maybe back here in 20 minutes, and if not, tomorrow. And if not, actually, I think I have the day after too because my partner's going to get a tattoo. I'm fucking jealous. I'm not going to lie. I need me more tattoos. It's been like 4 years since I got my last tattoo. That is not okay. Like 3 years maybe. Could be 3 years. Yeah, anyway. Oh, nasty thing. Right, I'll catch you guys. Actually, there's no point ending it. I am just probably just going to swipe up towards it. It's just a little bit easier. Anyway, peace, love. I'll catch you guys in 10 minutes. Guys, I was going to quickly say as well, I don't even know if anybody's still going to be present. Maybe. Shit, what was I going to say? That's inspired me to want to actually do some more charity work myself. And I'm wondering if there was a skate video we could, or a skate series I could start that would rate, like, you know, Scatter Tricks Baby and stuff like that. Skate Tricks, obviously. And the people I sponsor, and the money would go to charity. Because I'm not going to lie, these guys definitely would skate for the love of skating. I think we all do. We don't need the money for it. Obviously, money is a good thing, but I do think people also need to, like, not always think about themselves. That's kind of really inspiring, to be honest, in a way. Because I'm like, shit, now I need to, you know, it's weird, isn't it? So yeah, it's inspired me to actually want to maybe just start a skate charity. Scary. Is that a new word? No, it doesn't really work, does it? But it's made me want to like make skate videos, and then the proceeds of that video from all the skaters I sponsor, that will go to charity, like every single penny. I think that's a nice idea, to be honest. Right. Anyway, I only wanted to come back on and say that because, you know, for a second it made me think, you know what? I can't do much more to help myself, my business, and I'm already doing, but I probably could do a little bit more for other people. So I'll speak to the people I'm sponsoring about it, see if they want to actually do like a series of like a skate park, and like maybe get some sort of sponsoring in the way of things. I don't even know how I would work that, because I mean, look at what people do on Thrasher and shit. Fuck knows. Anyway, I'm going to end the live here because I realise it's pointless, so I can go and get on with the jumper, and I'll post a video about it. And I'll be back on probably about 11 o'clock, so it gives me that like half an hour to work on the project. Yeah, I've got pancake hair today. Anyway. I really appreciate everyone. As I say, I'll be back in half an hour. Just gives me that time to finish this jumper off. Anyway, peace, love. I'll catch you back here in half an hour.